Welcome everybody, welcome to the channel. My name is Micah. We're going to be speaking on the Aquarius for this reading. See what we got for you guys. Alright, your first message is push through any insecurities, right? Anything that you might feel not as motivated to do, or, things that, like, okay, for an example, going to work or school or anything like that, that you're not as secure in how you feel about it. Just push through that, work through that as long as possible, right? So if you're in school, try to just finish off your school. You've already started it, might as well finish off the task. Picking up if you guys are working, maybe you guys should go ahead and try to save up so you can start a journey, a new journey, things like that, or even like lower your lifestyle, maybe, you know what I'm saying, or be willing to lower your lifestyle if you have to leave a certain position or a certain job, whatever that might be supporting that lifestyle, so that you can have the confidence to be able to move on, because a lot of us get attached to the lifestyle that the job provides for us, the money that provides for us, and then we feel like if we lose the lifestyle, then if we lose the job, we lose the lifestyle. So you just gotta make sure you're not getting attached to things as well. I want to mention to you guys, right? Alright, so this came in reverse, right? So it says let your fears dissolve, right? So like I said, you guys might have been fearful of a lot of things. You might not have been allowing yourself to let your fears dissolve, right? So you might have been fearful for a lot of things, right? So I want to, like, as I said, this was confirmation for what I just said, what I just mentioned. I felt like I needed to tell you guys that it's important not to get too attached to your lifestyle that you, that's obtained, that you have obtained from that career choice or from whatever you do, right? Because if you just decide to switch it up, you're going to probably have to downsize or whatever. So just don't get attached to it, because you might upsize it, but the benefits of it, the benefits of not getting attached to it is huge, right? Know you are loved, right? Even if you feel like you're not loved by the community or things like that, somebody out there loves you. Somebody in the world loves you, and the spirit team also loves you, right? Also remember to love yourself. Put time into yourself. Develop who you wish to be as a person, and become who you wish to be, right? You have full control. Yeah, be real, right? Be real, be authentic with yourself, right? Don't allow things to, kind of take you into that position of like, people might tell you to fake it till you make it. Just be real, be authentic with yourself, and be honest with yourself as well. And I said before, it's okay to make money and things like that, but you don't want to get too attached to it, because as a human, we like to switch it up sometimes, and you don't want to feel like you have to stay in that position to it. You know what I'm saying? So always try to work for the bigger cause, bigger than you just rewards, right? So we have 9 of Wands, right? So you guys could be feeling having like a blockage, or you guys might have been somebody might have been trying to block you, right? But I feel like it's not working. You know what I mean? I feel like you guys are able to defeat anything that comes in your path, right? So there's probably been a lot of blockages within your life, right, regarding like maybe finances, or maybe even relationships, things like that. Things probably wasn't working out at first, but that's because somebody's probably been talking down on you. But then eventually you picked it up, right? You picked up speed and things like that. So my prayers, just keep it going, right? Let's see what else. Next one we have is King of Swords, and this is probably why, right? Knight of Swords, and I feel like you guys was able to kind of, release these powers within you. Like you have this strength. You have like a knight's very brave, right? So you've conducted a lot of bravery throughout your journey, right? This is what's causing you to avoid all the blockages and things like that, right? So let's see what else we have for the Aquarius. All right, next one we have is a love connection. So yeah, 9 of Cups, and I feel like I definitely feel like this is confirming the first as far as like relationships. Like they might have tried to block your relationship, right? When you guys were like girlfriend or boyfriend or things like that, you guys might have even had situations where you had arguments, but then you realize that wait, it's not us, it's the energy that we're around, or the energy that's trying to portray us, or try to influence us to act this way. So then you guys started picking up speed, and you guys started to become more in union with each other, and you probably possibly get married at this point, my Aquarius, right? So you guys might have first had troubles in your relationship because of a blockage, right, that they try to do. But unlike them not knowing that you guys have the sorcery, or I want to say sorcery, I want to say like sorcery or magic, but in a good way, right, where you guys are able to deflect that energy that they're portraying onto you, or that they're trying to project onto you, and you're now able to say, okay, I am here now, and I am moving forward, and now me and my me and my lover are now building a connection. So I feel like you guys are building a connection and taking this step forward, such as marriage and things like that. We have 10 of Cups that came on for you guys as well, right? So I feel like you guys might be in this situation where you're starting to see the brighter things of things. You know what I'm saying? You're probably starting to celebrate more, kind of like a disco ball. I'm getting like a disco ball energy from this. I feel like you guys are starting to celebrate more things that you're doing, right? So just keep that in mind. And this is probably a wedding, right? Maybe you guys are, going to be having a disco ball with your wedding. Comment in the comment section if that's accurate for you. All right, so let's see what else we have for the Aquarius. Alright. See what we got. Alright, so we have, okay, so I'm picking up energies of like, let me read it off to you. So he who does not know the authentic will buy the fakes, right? So I feel like this message is requiring for people that probably, if you don't really know what you're doing, for an example, a lot of people don't really know what's going on in your life, right? They're probably making assumptions, and they're probably going to go with that assumption, right? And then what happens is more people is going to come back to you and said so-and-so said this to you, right? So I feel like, a lot of people don't know your story, a lot of people don't know it, and they're going to go with whatever is being said, right? He who does not know authentic will buy fake. So I feel like people that don't know the authentic story, they're gonna feed into just anything that comes across, right? So like I said, regarding your relationship and things like that, you guys got this, like I said, deflecting power where you're able to deflect any energies and things like that, right? This came in reverse, a symbol of God's unprized and the perpetual existence of the human spirit, right? God never dies, therefore I cannot die. So I feel like this energy coming in reverse tells me that somebody's probably trying to wish death on you, you know what I'm saying? Somebody's probably trying to talk down on you, like hopefully this person fails and hopefully this person does and this and, hopefully this person gets killed or whatever, like on some real stuff. Like somebody's probably trying to wish death on you and thinking and not knowing that your spirit is so deflectful. You're able to deflect a lot of different things that people try to throw at you, right? So I feel like energies of that. Let's see what else they tried on. Let's see what else is going on for the Aquarius. Alright, next one we have is the altar, right? So I feel like you guys you guys probably been thinking about creating an altar for your ancestors to thank them for the protection that you've been receiving from the higher power. So I feel like you guys are creating that altar. Maybe you guys are starting to put up like pictures of like your great grandma or your mom or your dad or somebody that passed over that really feel like protected you while they was on this earth, and now you feel like they're really protecting you in this moment. That's probably what's going on. Alright, so you also have a symbol of prosperity, embodiment of lofty duty. So it says it represents traditional hairstyles of joy that was worn by priestesses, right? So I feel like your hair, 5 types of hair, I feel like your hair represents royalty, right? People know that, and people probably get a little, a little jealous or things like that, or envious of your hair, the way that you put your hair. And this could go for all cultures. It doesn't matter what culture you are. This is just the way that you represent yourself. You represent yourself in a high value situation. You're always nicely dressed. You always smell good, and people just like don't like that about you, or they hate. So I feel like you just gotta watch out for that type of energy, because you don't want to you want to make sure when you go sit down in a restaurant that if you get this energy, just leave, right? Because if you get that negative energy and you're feeling that, just leave. Don't even eat there, because you don't want that energy to be in your face. I'm not trying to scare you guys or anything, but that's just how people are, right? We see what's going on in the world. Thank you guys so much for tuning in on this reading. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. This was an Aquarius read. My name is Micah, and I will see you guys on the next spiritual video.